Welcome to MechlordGames! Hey, what is going on, guys? MechlordGames here today, coming at you with a discussion with Spectres. Now, this weekend was Labor Day weekend, so I didn't live stream like I said I was going to. I just figured I'd, take the weekend off from streaming and, actually just make like a topic video for something I did recently test out. So that recent test out was Spectre. So my first thoughts on this deck, pretty broken. And I mean that in the most sincerest way possible. This deck is pretty damn good. And I've only gotten just a few duels in, but this deck has so much potential. So let's get right on kind of into the deck and what they do. Spectre Cat, when it's normal or special summoned, you can activate the effect so that during the end phase you can add any Spectre card from the deck to the hand, which is amazing. Now, one thing that I need to lay down right now on the ground rules of Spectre is they cannot be targeted or destroyed by opponent card effects. No Compulse, no Torrentials, no MSTs, no nothing. You cannot target Spectres at all. They're pretty damn good for that reason. Spectre Crow, when it's summoned, you get to add a Spectre spell card. Fox searches out the trap cards when it's summoned, and Raccoon searches out the monsters when it's summoned. And then you have Unicorn that does something completely different. During either player's turn, you can target one Pendulum monster in your monster zone, and one monster your opponent controls. Return those monsters to the hand, and you can use it once per turn. So your opponent's taking their turn. You can go ahead, bounce a Pendulum monster in your monster zone and a monster your opponent controls back to the hands. So they can go for something extremely big, and then you can just compulse it back with Unicorn. Pretty damn good. They have Spectre Cyclone, tribute one wind spellcaster type monster and target one monster your opponent controls and destroy it. Majestic Pegasus. Spectre monsters gain 300 attack and defense. You can tribute one wind spellcaster type monster to special summon one level 4 lower Spectre monster from your deck. You can only use it once a turn. Then you have their traps, Majestic Tempest. They do have another spell that you tribute a wind monster and then target one monster your opponent controls and bounce it back to the hand. But they have Spectre Tempest. When a monster effect is activated or a monster or monsters would be special summoned, tribute a wind spellcaster monster and negate the activation or special summon, and if you do, destroy that card. And then you have Spectre Tornado. Tribute the monster and then target a monster your opponent controls and banish it. So this deck, lots of monster removal. This deck is just completely anti-monster. Doesn't stop back or anything like that, so it is advised that you do play things that stop aggro. But they are spellcasters, so they do have some pretty nice support. Magician's Circle. When a spellcaster type monster declares an attack, each player special summons one spellcaster type monster with 2,000 or less attack from their deck in attack position. You can summon Unicorn. You can summon any of the Spectre monsters, and of course get their effects off. So that's pretty damn good. And then you can play things like One Shot Wand. If it attacks, after damage calculation, you can destroy this card and then draw a card. So they've got some pretty nice little tactics, and their field spell is just amazing. So what I have to say about this deck is, I gotta say, it is a hell of a lot of fun to play. And with the right build, I feel that this deck could become one of the tier 1 meta decks if built right. I know that right now they're only OCG, so you're not going to have to worry about it in the TCG right now for some time. But just to lay it on you, this deck is pretty damn good. It's pretty sacky, and it's just naturally a beast. So let me know what you guys think of Spectres down in the comments below. I have seen some crazy mixed variants, like a fan of mine actually uses Spectre, the little water things, when they're killed, they steal monsters. Forgot what they're called. but he has it mixed with that, and it's pretty crazy. I've seen some mixed breeds of Magic Spectres. So let me know what you think in the comments down below of this set. If you think there's anything you feel like that I that I missed on, this set, this archetype, whatever can be used with it, definitely let me know. I'm going to be playtesting around with this build a little bit, and welcome to the dark side, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe today for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos.